Speech 101, Early Turks. American homeless. American homelessness, the general purpose statement. The general purpose homelessness is one of the most underrated, undermined concepts of American society. To feel and experience the hopelessness, insight, enlightenment of concern, and sincerity for all the homeless Americans who are struggling, fighting, and suffering from poverty and misfortune. American homelessness. The censors have shown within their reports on hunger and homelessness in America cities conducted by the U.S. Conference of Mayors in December 1999. The statistical records have shown that 8 out of every 10 Americans will experience becoming homeless once in their life for varieties of different reasons. According to the National Coalition for Homelessness, we can't fathom the social concept of society's hardship, stress, or financial burdens. The economic and political government has placed on so many American families, individuals, elderly, and vets. Today's status of American homelessness. The U.S. Conference of Mayors in December of 2000 on hunger and homelessness showed increasing rates and percentages of homeless Americans as shown. 35% are families with children, 25% are individuals working for minimum wages along with elderly and veterans on government benefits. 25% are runaway children and teens under the age of 18 from abusive households. 30% increase from domestic violence, and the remaining percentage of homeless are 20 to 25%, whom are suffering from mental illness, drugs, and alcohol abuse due to lack of mental health treatment, bringing the total number of homeless population to an increasing high of 2.3 million by 2007. The National Allies and the Federal Government Council for Homelessness is a program designed to help rehabilitation with interaction counseling, medical attention, treatment, and mental health, food, and shelter. Medical programs. The National Health Care for the Homeless Council, HCH, Clinical Network grants accessibility for medical, dental, vision, hospital, and mental health services through fundings from donations of profitable and non-profitable organizations. Assessing programs works with the Department of Health and Human Services. Volunteering organizations. With more communities and organizations volunteering from churches, firms, corporations can help out by giving supplies of goods, cash donations that can help take care of shelters, clothing, and food needs in our homeless communities by delivering these items to those who are less fortunate and unable to manage to get to these resource programs that are offered. Donations. If we can come together within our community by sending charitable contributions of donations to places such as Mary's House, Loaves and Fishes, Salvation Army, Francis House, and Food Lockers with new or used supplies such as equipment to help and aid families, individuals, and vets with their shelter costs, clothing, food, education, and dental and medical attention that is needed for those individuals who have fallen upon hard times. The government improvements. With more communities and organizations volunteering from churches, firms, and corporations out can help out by giving supplies of goods and cash donations that can help take care of their shelters, clothing, and food needs in our homeless communities by delivering these items to those who are less fortunate and unable to manage to get to these resources programs that are offered. Who and what is the problem? Why do I believe American society and government have failed these programs? I'm going to start off with the national deficit of $3.5 trillion, which starts at the beginning of the increasing domino budget cutting effects. Let me give you a few examples. Adding new rules and regulation guidelines for qualifying individuals or families, resources running out due to lack of insufficient funds, job layoffs, cuts, and low staffing due to these cuts that once had helped those who qualify for these benefits. Lobbying against the government. As citizens, we need to take and make our stand of awareness to our community, cities, and state officials regarding the increasing numbers of homeless Americans by getting signed petitions, lobbying, and attending city council meetings so that we can grab the attention of our city mayors, councilmen, state and senators, state governors, and any other political official, seeing what their views in regards of solving the homeless issues, without ticketing and harassing of law enforcement officers. In my conclusion of my presentation, I had decided on a different ending. This is American's Tale. It's about a homeless individual who achieved finding their way back into society. So I shall begin with the true story by introducing myself. Hello, my name is Arlene Turks. I'm age 46 now. By the time of my homeless journey, I was at age 37. I injured myself once again, and the job that I had once thought I would always have retired me due to medical injuries that occurred within being employed by them. Then I found out workers' comp isn't what it's cracked up to be either. It truly works for the job force. Not without a job, 2 small children, I had nowhere to turn. I was losing everything. The once thought of the security of what I once had, but I didn't, because the law works with the system. So with drained savings accounts and other financial matters happening, I had to return home to my mom. Well, all this happened all within a 6 months period. I felt I had failed my kids and myself. Thinking and feeling like I was being judged by the family members, one day I woke up feeling tired of life and the American system that didn't want to help me. So I walked out and left it all behind. I'm not looking for judgment. I'm telling everyone this because it too can happen to you. I just really got fed up with some of these programs due to the rules, the regulations, the guidelines to qualify for me and my 2 kids. So I had realized there was no other emotional health factors that played a part. I became homeless, leaving my world and family behind. But as I struggled through the homelessness due to the mental health reasons, not knowing at the time that was the reason why I went down the homeless road. But to make a long story short, it's these programs that I met that helped me to get straightened and seek the help I needed to get back into life and better myself and regain my family's trust, along with attending JIU to make something of myself. Due to these programs that the government has now cut a lot of funding for, right along with a lot of great staff members and affordable health care. So yes, America, we can reach others like me if we can find means of keeping these programs alive. I'm proof of that. Thank you.